Hey everyone, this is a pre-recorded session for today's crafty. Oops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hey everyone. Alrighty, so let's get going. So, life is complicated and that's okay. So sometimes gotta do things a little bit in advance, hence this session. Because I missed out last week's video and I really wanted to do a video. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a pre-video. Alright, so today's video that I'm doing is... Okay, my lamp is really going to be annoying. There, it's a little bit out of the way. Is the Supremely Awesome stamp set. I did a card class with this recently. So I'm going to more or less show you the concept that we did. So yeah. Alrighty. So I've got a whole bunch of pieces here. So I'm just going to dive right in and get started. And then we'll sort out as we go. So, and hopefully I got all the pieces here. Of course, I love how I start this without knowing what I'm doing. I'm just pulling out to the side here my concepts. Alright, I'll do like the same as we did in the card class. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to need these 3 pieces. I need some pizza slices. I need a You're Supremely Awesome. I think I initially forgot to include 1 piece of paper in my version of what I need. So I'm just going to quickly cut that now before I totally forget. I need 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. So let's get that going. But yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic week in Kittyland here. Actually, been a hectic couple weeks. So here I am, trying to do a little bit of catch up. Alright, so that should be good. Alright. And I think that's all we need. So first things first. Fold her in half. Okay. And then this is going to go on the inside. So I'm just going to open it up, grab some Seal Plus, which is my fave. And just get some glue on there. Oh, I really got stuff over the table. I've set the camera recently, and then during Zoom it looks a lot different than it does now. So I'm going to do a quick camera adjustment in just a moment because we can't see the entirety of the table. So let me do a quick adjustment. There, that is much better. That way I can see most of the rest of the mat. There we go. Alright, a little better. Okay. Inside's glued, back to the front. This blue, I'm using, out of the 2 sides, I'm using the more picnic version. Although the other one's okay, I just don't like it as well. So on the side I don't like, put some glue on there. Okay, and then I'm going to put that on my card front, more or less like that. And then I'm going to glue this one. Okay, and that's going to go on kind of like that. And then this one is going to go on my white piece that I cut to be a little bigger. Like that. And then the white piece is going to get some dimensionals when I find them. Dimensionals, where are you? I'm almost out of dimensionals. Oh my goodness. That is not a good situation to be in. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on there. There we go. And then I'm going to use my Take My Pick tool to pull off the white caps. Just kind of helps push them out a little bit. And in case you're wondering, what am I reaching for? I've got this as a really neat garbage thingy. I'll kind of keep it in view in case you really want to see what I'm doing. Which helps considerably trying to keep the mess at the table a heck of a lot better than normal. Though I'm not wearing these white caps all over myself. Alright, I've got that. I'm going to take my pick tool down. This is going to go more or less centered. Okay, I'm just going to stick that back on for the moment, just for sheer habit of keeping things organized. I'm going to get a quick drink here. I know, bad habits. And then, I'm going to color some pizza slices. Now, I had forgot to have this prepared the other night, but that's okay. Just give me a moment to rearrange a couple little things, because I need my garbage can, which then I can pour this out finally. There, a little better. Actually, this would work for shavings as well, I just realized. Interesting idea. So, I found this pencil sharpener in a box, and it's actually really cute. So I'm going to use it. You know what? I really love this tray. There. That is so handy, that little tray. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little bit. Actually, I got another one I got to do anyway, because I did not finish the other one last night. So I'm just going to do them as we go and get these guys completed. And if you know me, I almost always, I have to incorporate some sort of coloring in my classes. In case you're wondering, I pre-stamped my portion ahead of time just to kind of speed things up in case I needed a quick backup or if somebody needed a bit of help from me as I'm teaching. Because that does happen. And the pencils I'm using is just whatever I have out from another project. Nothing specific, just because of sheer time in life. I do love my coloring. Alright, so we got the cheese looking pretty cool. Alright, let's do the pepperoni. Once I find my color, bring this back. Okay, I'm really loving these little wooden trays. I didn't have to pull that out. Cute sharpener. Courtesy of a family member. That is really, really cute. Alright, let's do up some pepperoni. Got something stuck under my piece of paper. Okay, there's the pepperoni. And I totally forgot I had a green with me last night. Which again, very useful. I might have to get me some more of these wood trays, honestly. I love them. Now, I can't remember the colors I did for all these, but I'm just going to wing it. Okay, there's a bit of green. And then I'm just going to borrow my black as a makeshift for a little bit for the mushroom, which I'm going to mix with some white. But I'm also going to use a little bit of black on the, what do they call, olives, I guess? Could be any color you want it to be, really. Alright, got that. Then I want to, like I said, I was going to use a white. Trying to find, oh, there's my white way at the bottom. The white I want to use. And this should help burnish it to make it more like a gray. Is the intention. Yep. It's burnishing very well. There we go. And then it occurred to me, I'm like, I didn't really have a color for the crust. So I'm just gonna maybe combine an orange and a yellow. Maybe. It might be a bit of brown too. And then burnish it. So it's a great way of, well, how do you color pizza if you don't have all the colors? Alright, there's a good start. So then let's grab a brown. Because sometimes pizza crust is kind of like a brownish, eh? And yeah, I picked this stamp set from the annual catalog because, hey, first of all, I love pizza. Pizza is like my favorite food. And it's just really cool. Add a bit of yellow. That way it's kind of crust-like, hopefully. There we go. That actually looked, the yellow's helping burnish it, which is really cool. And sadly, the coloring portion of these 3 projects overall is over. I love coloring. That actually looks really cool. That was fun. I love my coloring. I really gotta do coloring more often. I haven't done this much lately, and I'm feeling it. Okay, so now we got that far. Take a drink. Take your scissors and fussy cut all the way around both pizza slices. And I'm probably going to do both sets tonight. That way I can really finish the first card that I did in the class. So far good. Let me find the other card actually. And yes, in case you haven't figured it out, this is going to go on here like so. But we'll do dimensionals in the short. Okay, one slice is done. Second slice. Then we got the other set here. Yeah, I definitely gotta get back at the coloring. Because that was just lovely to work on tonight. Coloring is what got me into crafting, actually. Alright, so my slices are done. Bring back the dimensionals. So, I am going... I also gotta do the phrase too. Let me get the phrase done. So then the fun part here is using some of the borders of the dimensionals, which works beautifully. If you just need some dimensionals, especially if you want to cut a smaller piece, it works really well. I'm going to bring back take my pick tool. There we go. And there you are, supremely awesome. And bring back the dimensionals. Just gonna grab, I think, just 2. And then just glue it on like so. And then for the pizza slice, I'm going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the smaller side. And then a dimensional on the upper side. And that is the concept. Then I'm just going to put, so the side that's got the seal is going to overlap like so. That is really cute. So let's do the same with this one. There, get some dimensionals on there. That way it really stands up on the card. And just more or less same concept. And like there. So those cards are done. Now I finally got the other one done, which is really, really cool. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. I just thought this looked really cool. Alright, so that one's done. So then we're going to do the next card. Is... So we got some squares from some retired papers. We also need one of these, one of those, and one of those. Alrighty, so here we go. So open her up. Put some stamp and seal on the inside. This one can be portrait or landscape, either or. It can go either or. Just glue that in, no problem. Back to the front. So what's interesting is we've got some squares. I'm going to kind of do what the original that I had in mind, which is more or less like that. So I'm going to glue the lefties on first. Because it just makes sense to me anyway. Alright, and then the righties on next. And they can overlap a little, and that's okay. That was the intention. Like so. And then, what's cool was the "You've Got a Pizza in My Heart" will go on the center with dimensionals. Then pick it up, and that's gonna go on center. And there's that really cool "You've Got a Pizza in My Heart." So I thought that was really neat. I love this one too. I actually loved all of these. Now lastly, we have a blank card base, of that, and then a bunch of these strips. So first things first, fold it in half, and this will be in landscape orientation. I'm already going to put the the blank white panel on the inside, not the deluxe combo. Let me specify. Actually, I found with this card, did not need any dimensionals. Oh my goodness, people love dimensionals. Close it up. Deluxe combo, same thing, goes on with just the seal. Or glue of choice, really. Okay, and we'll come back to the glue in a bit. We're going to take, so I used the stamp from the stamp set and stamped it on this paper. And then I'm going to cut out, I'm going to get rid of this mess. Once I clear it out a little better. There we go, a little better. God, I love these trays. Oh my god. I might have to get more of these. And then just kind of cut out that stamped image. Which I love. I just thought this stamp was pretty whimsically fun. And it's okay if all the scraps don't fit in my little garbage. Okay, there's one. Let's do the second orange. Okay, got those. Okay, got those. Does not look so cool. That's stamped on that paper. In case you want to know what these trays called, they're called wooden board. They are super, super awesome. They're a local artisan who makes these, plus other pieces and cutting boards. Oh my god. I love them. I almost want more. There we go. We've got all those cut, which is awesome. Alright, so then I'm going to put it off to the side. So then these, oh, one more piece. So these are going to get glued on across the top, just creating an interesting, neat pattern. Kinda, sorta. It'll look better as we go. So it's going to take some seal. Okay. There we go, we got one. It just looked really, really cool in my opinion. Doesn't that just look cool? I love this. I think this was my favorite card of the batch, actually. Like, they're all, I loved all of them. And I loved even other ideas that I made with this stamp set. It was just, these are the ones that made the cut. And I'm like, I love these. And I'll show you my alternates at the end ahead as well. Alright, and then the finale. There we go. That is cool. I love it. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm okay with it. A little whimsy to it. That is cool. Alright, so that is the 3 cards that we've made with this beautiful stamp set. Lots of fun. Like, I love this stamp set. I'm just gonna bring that to another level. Alright, put my dimensionals away. I have to get some more, eh? Shh, I have more. I just try to use up what I have that's still out. Alright, so then let's put the cap on the spatula end of my take my pick tool. Take my pick. Alright, let's see all 3 cards. Those are all 3 cards, and they're really a lot of fun. Love this stamp set. I believe it's still available. Highly recommend it if you're interested in pizza. So let's look at some alternates I was mucking around with to get ready for the original concept for the class. So we've got these, which we've seen. We also have this. This is an older embossing folder that I just used the ink on there to kind of rub across, which is really fun. And then these 2 are really cool. I was mucking around with older papers. So it's the same stamp, but there's a difference. This is just on white paper. This one, he's actually stamped on white and colored too, but in colored on the white side, I'm just trying to kind of lift so you can kind of see its color. It's the same color done, but when I stamped it on the vellum as well and put the vellum on top, it just looks really, really cool. Like, I just love this look to this. This is like one of my favorites. I wanted to do this, but I was just kind of like back and forth, and I don't know. I was undecided. I love that one. And then we also had these 2 as well, just for mucking around with different ideas of cards just by using this cool stamp set. This is a lot of fun. Alright everyone, I'm gonna go because this is pre-recorded and life is life. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you would love to see these cards or more done in another class, I could definitely do up something for the new year. Thanks everyone. Appreciate you watching. Bye for now.